Here we are. Here we are. So, hi to everybody who's watching the replay. That's why I like to get started right away. Okay, Duncan, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Stop, please. Stop. How's the sound? How's the sound? Stop. How's the sound? We got 20 people in Facebook, and we have 15 in YouTube. So I've got a really pretty cool setup, actually, if you think about it. I've got the lights. I need to fix up the lights still. Still need to add more lights. We need to have a couple different cameras around so we can focus on Cookie or Newman if we want to. What else do we need to do? Can you hear? Or is it better? Okay, I'm going to test mics. Oh, the sound is great. Does it sound like I have a really good mic sound? Like, because I have a mic I bought like 2 years ago. I never used. Does the sound good with this mic? We're going to call this mic number 1. Mic number 1. I think I need the headphones to hear what it sounds like. Mic number 1. Hey, we got someone from India. That's what we got to do. We got to write that down, Danita. We got to get our sounds muffled. Okay, this is mic number 1. Let's switch mics, and we can go to settings, audio, and we're gonna go mic number 2. This is mic number 2. It is my MacBook. Mic number 1 was the microphone, and mic number 2 is the MacBook. Mic number 2 is clear so far? Okay, mic number 2 sounds better. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go mic number 3. I've got a mic that's connected to this camera. This is mic number 3. Mic number 3. Mic number 3. How is it? Everyone has different sounds. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you guys. I'm sorry. So we're on mic. I'm on mic number 3 now. Everyone likes number 2? No difference in mic number 3. Okay, let's go back. We'll go to mic number 2. There we go. Mic number 1 was the clearest. Okay. I guess it's different. It's different. Coco, your feathers are getting in my throat, honey. She gives me feathers to hold. So if you're following my drama, are you following my drama? I do not know what the cows call them. Is this a joke? What's the answer? Moonlighting. Aha. Did you hear about the woman convicted of murder based on their African gray butt? The police came to the home. The man had been shot 5 times. His wife had a gunshot, but was alive. First, they thought they were victims, but the African gray started reenacting the whole argument, and the wife had shot the husband. Oh my God! I think I have heard of that story. I don't know if YouTube knows about the drama. Do you guys know about the drama? The stalker drama? Stalker drama? Who's been following it? So I got 18 text messages last night. Let's make this short for the YouTubers who aren't following it. I own a bird forum. There was a member that joined, goes all the way back to 2011. Now that I've done all my research, goes all the way back to 2011, and this person is on the forum. He got banned for a different reason, some sort of reason. His mom used to order from me, and every time she ordered from me, there was a mistake, right? Like I made a mistake, or she wasn't happy, or something. So I ended up firing her. Oh, you can go back. Just want me to what's your name, and I'll message them. So anyways, so then last year he got my phone number, and he started texting me last year. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. But from different secret numbers, right? He knows how to hide behind IP addresses and phone numbers. And then in August, text again. And then this week, texting again. And he lives locally, so. Anyways, like you guys, for YouTubers that didn't know, like really bad stuff, like essay stuff about my daughter, stuff about religious stuff. What is it when you're like all the bad things you can have, all the bad things, like all the bad things, like essay. I can't ever remember the word. one country, when one race doesn't like another race, that word. Can you email me? Anyways, all the stuff. Like I can't even. I'm embarrassed to even send the screenshots to people because it's so awful. Yes, that's the word, Nancy. Yes, yes, Melissa. All of it. Yes, all of it. All of it. All of it. Everything you could think of that people say bad, he says it. All of it, yeah. And the essay stuff and like profiling, like all of it. Like I sent it to Brad, and I was even embarrassed to send it to him. And I thought, because I kind of just skim it and then I send it to him. I'm like, oh my God, I shouldn't have sent it. Anyways, so he texted me again last night in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, 18 texts. So I got to start a file from when it started, which was 2011. And this person obviously has done a lot of research on me because he knew a lot about me. Like a lot. Like things I have said in the past, 12 years online? He's added it. Like it's not like I just do one story and I tell you my whole life in one story. You could get it all in one sitting. It's like he's been following me for a long time and knows all the things that I've mentioned in the years. So tomorrow, I made the cookie calendar today. That was my other job. And then tomorrow I'll do the police stuff. So tomorrow I found out his name. For YouTubers don't know, I spent 7 hours researching to find out who this person was, and I found him. I know his name and address. Was it yesterday? In Canada, we call it a peace bond. PEACE. Basically, it says we agreed to not contact each other or something like that. But if the other person doesn't agree, then it goes to a court. And then it becomes court ordered. Court ordered. Like when I send the text to my friends, they're like, oh my God, like they're scared for me. They're scared for me because it's really, really bad. Really bad. Oh, got your email. Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. Well, Brad talked to prosecutor and a whole bunch of people today. So the route we're going to do is go to the police force that's close to him. I got to get everything together in a chart with all the screenshots, how I found him, so they know that this is the right person for sure, right? So I'm not really scared. I was more, believe it or not, I get scared when people tell me how scary it is. I'm like, oh, it is kind of scary. But I'm not really scared. And the things he says, like he even insults my business. And when he insulted my business, I was like, okay, you can say anything you want about my birds, my husband, me, my daughter, my history, anything. But don't talk about my business. That's the only thing I get incensed. Oh, Dan Brown knows the criminal code. Okay, let's start read. Let's read this. Am I missing something? Brad's not that worried about it. Oh, Dawn. Yeah, but Canada it's different. Oh, it can. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thanks, Dawn. Well, Brad showed it around at work, and I was like so embarrassed that he even showed that stuff. And for YouTubers that don't know, this person actually, when you find out his history, he's actually assaulted two police officers or assaulted a police officer twice, and already has a restraining order against someone. And this other lady, I found out, he sends pictures of dead dogs to her. DEAD. So, so that's what's been going on. So it's just one more thing I want to do. But I would think that I would, to me, I'd rather just message him with his full name and say, I know who you are, I know where you live, and if you text me one more time, I'm going to the police. That would save me so much work, right? Because I don't want to sit there for 2 hours doing all that stuff. But then at the same time, I don't want, I need to, I need to keep a record of it in case something happens, right? Brad's definitely to contact him. He says that I need to confirm that it's the guy, but I know it's the guy. I've got all the proof in the world it's the guy. It just needs to. I don't know, Sharon. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. I was gonna say I'm gonna tell. I was gonna say I'm gonna tell your mom. That's what I'm gonna. Because if his mom saw the stuff that he texted me, I mean, she would be horrified. Unless she's got a son that has a mental mental illness, and she's just used to it. But obviously, he has a mother issue because you should see the stuff he says about mothers. It's terrible. But really, I just want to say, I'm gonna tell your mom. I'm gonna send her all the texts. So if you contact me one more time, but at the same time, if he's having a psychotic break or something, I mean, none of that works. Like if you have a psychotic break, moms don't matter, right? Moms don't matter. Brad knows that one of the, if he's still living in the last address, Brad knows one of the police in that department, so we'll get it sorted out. Brad doesn't seem to be worried about it. Everyone else is, but he isn't. Thinks I can take care of myself. But it's gonna take a lot for me to gather the info because I gotta start from 2011. That's when it started in 2011. And he was banned from the forum yesterday after the text I received the night before. So then he was super mad last night. Okay. Well, normally I made the dogs stay with me today. Normally I let them sleep up in the house, so they stay. They're out guarding right now, so I'll update you all on what happens. Thank you, Cam. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. So generous of you. Thank you. No, he can't. Yeah, you guys, everyone's so cautious. So, thank you so much, Kim. Coco. Maybe Cookie can give Kim a hi ho. You got any hi hos for Kim? Hi ho. Hi ho. Cookie needs a bath. Yeah, normally I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I don't know why. But as soon as he said something about my business, I got mad. My website, Things for Wings. Yeah, she is like a puppy. Oh my god! And then if you didn't see yesterday on Facebook, Ellie had Brad gave her that hemp oil. Brad gave Ellie the hemp oil for whatever the magical properties of it. He gave her to her once, and oh my god, the house. Yesterday, I took the day off to do my private investigative work and clean the house, and then I went to the grocery store, and Ellie had explosive diarrhea all over the house, on the door, all the beds, the floor, and she was just covered in it. Her back end was just covered in it. It's like she rolled in it or something. So she had to have a bath last night. So that was something else. No hemp for my animals. Oh my God. Oh, wow, Jerry. It was someone else. No, the bed's all clean. Everything's cleaned up. That was what we did. We cleaned last night. And on a lighter note, I crafted today. Be the reason someone smiles today. I made this today, a Coco mug. That's cartoon Coco. What do you think? Do you like it? Holy crap, Wendy. You serious? I got your email, so I'll forward it. You guys like that mug? I never do the cartoony ones, but I thought it would be cute. It's supposed to be Coco. The color's not showing up, but maybe Facebook. We made cookies today. What else did everyone do? What else is going on with everybody? Cookie, you got a hi ho? Cookie, no hi ho? Cookie, hi ho. Hi ho. Coco pulled out a ton of feathers today. We just cleaned the kitchen. We made cookies. You're getting ready for a trip. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathleen. That sounds hard. Banana bread. Getting better from COVID. Duncan's doing good. Don flipped his mattress. Oh, we did that once and I ended up with a sore back. Homemade pizza. You make bird bread for the flock? Fam, I can tell you how to make bird bread because I make bird bread and sell it. You can make any kind of bird bread with this recipe. You get 3 ruptured discs. Bird Love has a Ring camera. Go to the prosecutor. Avian Organics. One of my businesses is Avian Organics. Sharon flipped her mattress too, Dawn, just to let you know. Where's Brad? He's at work. She got arrested, Wanda. Wanda's stalker got arrested. Brad will be home soon. It's called Avian Organics. AVIAN Organics. You've ordered from me, Donna? I hope it was okay. I remember you got Foster IRNs. Those are so cute, those birds. Indian ringneck parrots. If anyone's is not familiar with them, they're really cute. They're the ones that say peekaboo, right? Made chicken. You guys have been active today. Everyone's been active. Even me. You love Avian Organics, Donna? Thank you. I've got a really good system now. I used to be like 1-2 week wait for food, but I've got a really good system. Sid's still on her egg. Maxwell's been out. Maxwell's been out. I'm not going to worry about him. I'm just going to let him out with everyone else and just be careful when I'm near him. And cold and rainy day for cookies, Sharon says. Yeah, Avian Organics pays for all this. My birds. He's doing okay. He got what? He's got a bit of waffle today. Yeah, Tim uses it. I have 3 freeze dryers. I freeze dry all my ingredients. So like if you ordered like strawberry burnt bread, I order organic strawberries. I freeze dry all the strawberries, sweet potatoes, stuff like that. All the vegetables that go into my products, I freeze dry myself, chop and freeze dry. And yeah, thanks. If any of you guys want to, any of you guys into like preserving and stuff, check out Harvest Right freeze dryers and buy yourself a nice little freeze dryer. It makes the best stuff. You can freeze dry tomatoes. I mean, anything. Lasagna. It's like astronaut food. You know what I mean? Freeze dried fruit is delicious. Like people make, like, say if you want, those Chinese noodles that you just add water to? It's kind of like that. So you can make your own, like, make some nice noodles and some cooked vegetables and freeze dry that and then just add hot water to it. Like you can package it and last 25 years, right? If you package it properly. And just add hot water. It's called Harvest Right. HARVEST Right. RIGHTS. Harvest Right. Harvest Right. It was the first commercial or home freeze dryer company. They can be problematic, like a lot, but they help you fix it or if you have problems. You ever had freeze dried fruit? If I freeze dry, can I feed to my birds? Yeah. It's like I make I chop vegetables, all these organic vegetables, I freeze dry them and make different mixes and you serve it dry or you can add water, but mostly people serve it dry. Or you can turn it into a powder and add it to the food that they already eat or anything. It's really like if you Google, like go on Amazon and buy freeze dried blueberries or whatever. I don't know, what are they, $12 for a tiny bit? You can just go to, if you were your own person, like you just want one in your kitchen, you just go to the grocery store and buy a frozen bag of blueberries and freeze dry it. And they're delicious. Lots of people do freeze dried chops. So, Google freeze dried chop for birds. And there's a lot of companies out there that do that. I got a whole load of cranberries. I picked up yesterday, I got a truck full of produce. Cranberries, zucchini, chard, um, red peppers, sweet potatoes. Anyways, I put a big organic order in every week or every other week and chop it and freeze dry it. The price of food went up so much that I had to so it's still financially beneficial to me to do it. Food went up so much, so I ended up just going directly to organic produce supplier so I can get it cheaper. But I have to buy lots of it. But 25 pounds of apples, maybe even more. 8 large bags. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Avian Avenue, actually, I'm not involved in it anymore. I just make the big calls. All the members take care of it, really. It's like polices itself. And then sometimes I just come on and be grumpy. Maeve, Maeve comes on here and she took care of her birds. She learned about her birds. Just lots of people, a lot of people don't know how to take care of birds, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, why is my bird on the bottom of the cage? So they'll Google, why is my bird on the bottom of the cage? And the forum will come up, Avian Avenue, because someone obviously asked that question before. And then all these answers come up. And most of the members, almost all of the members, have been there since the forum started. And they're all like bird owners, and they're out. No question is stupid. So when people message me for help with their birds, I always send them to Avian Avenue. There's people, some people actually buy eggs and then they hatch the egg and they have no avian vets, like different countries, and they'll find our forum and say, how do I hand feed a baby macaw? And you're like, but it's all non-judgmental, right? That's why I'm like hyper paranoid too, because I've seen everything that can happen to a bird through there. Rue is quiet. They like it when I'm in here. They like streaming from here. They're gonna all start getting hungry soon. We've got about 40 minutes until they start going crazy. Yeah, fruit with cereal. Like what's that? Sometimes cereal has this mini Leslie, that mini fruit in it. Dried fruit, like not dried fruit, like dried cranberries, but like the fluffy strawberries and stuff. That's freeze dried. This is a Coco is a Gotham's cockatoo. Hey, Coco. Yeah, you're Gothams, right? She pulled out a lot of feathers today. The soap trick, and it worked. Are you guys talking about mice? You come on here and be grumpy, Sharon? Yeah, we got lots of stuff we learn on here, don't we? Don't we, Coco? What do we learn? We learn that birds bite and pluck, right? And they go on diets. Okay, Duncan. Here comes Mrs. Ticky Tacky. You want to come sit on my lap? Cookie, you still gonna say hi ho? Okay, so what are you guys doing? They're so chatty over on, if you're on YouTube, they're like chatty, chatty, chatty. Dawn got bit. Is Ruth making soap? Did I miss that? Ruth, do you make soap? Okay, we got to figure out what Ruth's doing. I have a friend that has an indoor dog that had fleas. Oh, I don't like fleas. Our dogs. We used to live down in the city, and the dogs never had a problem. No bugs, no ticks, no fleas, no nothing. As soon as we moved out here, they had fleas within a week. I was horrified. I was like, oh my God, they got fleas. And I'd never seen a mouse or a rat before, and there's mice and rats. Oh, there's some anniversary going on. Barbara celebrated her 27th anniversary. Did you have a good dinner? Do anything special? Well, there's Lucy. We haven't seen Lucy in a while. Hi, Lucy. Lots of anniversary wishes. What did you have for dinner, Barbara? Anything good? I do have a PhD in mouse. If you have any mouse questions, just ask. Look at Coco just pulled out this feather. She's been pulling out her feathers really bad today. Hi, June. June is our French friend. She wasn't around for a while. We went to lunch. Oh, that sounds good. Ah, 5 chicks. I should be looking at the camera and talking to you guys like this, but it's hard because I want to see the chat. Right, Duncan? We got to see the chat and see what the chat's saying. I made dinner last night. I made 4 dinners. Turkey soup, chicken broccoli, carnitas, taco salad, and chicken and broccoli. That's 5 dinners. What can I make ahead for next week, you guys? I'm back into the cooking. We did, Sharon. We had someone here that spoke French. I don't know who was it. Who was it? Fleas? Oh my God. That's gross, Ruth. Well, that sounds delicious. Chicken chili recipe? No, Sharon. Look at the feathers you're doing. Why don't you play like a normal bird? Did you see June? Tell June we're all saying hi to her. Well, maybe she has French subtitles. She must understand it because she comes all the time. The soap is to break the water tension and the fleas sink instead of stay on the surface. So you guys catch fleas by water? Can you just put, I think you should just give your dogs the flea med. She is investigating. She's such a sneaky. You're welcome, Jean. I'm supposed to speak French because I'm in Canada, but I failed miserably. We're going to have to get that map set up tomorrow. Weekends, I do work ahead things. So I want the map on the wall, right? We'll put pins in it. Paula said I need a cork cord. And then we can go to the map. There must be special push pins. Actually, maybe there's like a map on Amazon you can buy that has the pins in it. Oh, the camper, Gail. The camper. That was drama today, too. We ordered the camper with a fridge with the ice maker. They delivered a camper with a regular fridge and a dent in the door. They ordered the door to replace the dent. They promised us a countertop ice maker. This is when we checked it out when we first got it. We took the camper back in September of last year to get the deficiencies fixed. The door was not replaced. It still had a dent in the fridge door. So this time we thought they're going to fix the dent in the fridge door. And when you bring things in to be fixed, they document everything, right? They write it all down. They're pretty good. Then we kept asking about the fridge door this time, and they're like, oh, we said you have a we said you ordered a fridge door, it's in stock. And then today they said we replaced the fridge door already. They couldn't have replaced the fridge door already because it's still got a dent in it. And then they said, yes, we replaced it because the work order said about the fridge door, but there was a typo saying they replaced it. And he says, well, we have pictures of it replaced. I said, okay, send the pictures. I want to see the pictures of the replaced door. So now we got to go back. I think he was lying, though. He's a fast talker. Really fast talker. He gaslights you, like, really bad. Like, super salesman. So he claims that it was replaced, and he has a picture of the replaced door. There's no way, because we have the same, he's lying. We have the same dent. I said, well, how would we have dented the door in the same exact place? I don't know. That's a question you'll have to ask yourself. So I told Brad what he said, and Brad got really mad. He goes, they did not replace the fridge door. So anyways, thank God. Do you guys remember when we had to do the walkthrough, and it was like 3 hours walkthrough when we picked it up. And he showed us how to use everything. It was like hours and hours and hours. Anyways, I videoed everything, but they were taking up all my memory, so I sent them to Brad to keep. So I'm going to go through all those videos tonight to show the dent door. There's no way it's the same. Kim Fox, thank you so much for the stars. Jordan speaks Hebrew. What's that? Push pin map express. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Anne Marie. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. What are you doing, Rascal? Jordan doesn't have relatives in Israel. I've been listening to unbiased news all day. That's what I listen to in my earbuds. Unbiased news, like from both sides. And I feel bad for everybody. And then, listen. Thank you, Paula. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. They don't care about that stuff, Leslie. They don't care. I mean, I could easily go, I'm going to broadcast this to 500,000 people. They don't care. How's our dog? Finally settled down today. She goes for a CT scan on the 25th. Unbiased news is like, they kind of, I don't know. I listen to ITV. There's a few that I listen to. Well, a channel that was broadcasting all the different news stations. It's just sad. It's sad for everybody. It's just like when you have to hurt civilians and babies and old people and commit atrocities and bomb everybody. I mean, none of it's good. I don't care what country you're from. I don't want to make an opinion. Oh, you going to the Taylor Swift movie? Did you hear the news about the Taylor Swift movie? Can you sit on my lap for a minute? Just for a minute. There we go. Good girl. She actually bypassed the people that make money. You know how they're like, you make a movie and then there's like a distributorship and then they distribute to the theaters. She bypassed the distributorship and she did it herself. She's on fire, that girl. I see both sides. I see that. I mean, what the terrorists did to those people is just like you can't even imagine living through or witnessing any of it. I'm sure you guys heard the stuff. They're barbarians, you know what I mean? And it's ISIS. Beyonce did it too. Good. Those strong women, right? Coco, girl power. Girl power. Coco's girl power, right? You go wings. See, Coco does her own. She doesn't go through any middleman, do you? No. You go right to the consumer. Right to your fans. Yeah, it's bad. I'm not gonna say it because it's I mean every year is bad of something bad. Yeah, so Jordan, you know all the sides, right? Calendars are good. Finished cookies calendar. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, guys. You want to see? Do you want to see cookie calendar? Let's see if I can share screen. Hold tight. Hold tight, everybody. Hold tight. It says it's not. Wait a minute, I didn't list it. List your project. Add promo. Please don't understand. Oh, I can't show it to you. I guess we'll see if it comes. Okay, the guy's sending pictures of the fridge. I'm irritated already. Newman's making that noise. Did you get a cookie? Totally. Civilians should be off limits. Kids should be off limits. Babies. Babies should be off limits. I had to tell you, I live in England and I'm going to sleep. My hubby asked me what I'm humming. I'm like, I don't know. So I lay there a bit and start humming and realize I'm humming to Coco Medicine song. That's ear piercing. Okay, Newman. Okay. Okay. Anne Marie is a 28-month subscriber. Hey, YouTube members, can you post the emojis? I want to show the Facebookers the emojis. Hey, Meg, you missed a whole bunch of stuff. Are you still celebrating your birthday? I wonder if they'll show up, the emojis. Thanks, Anne Marie. No, they're not showing up. Thanks, Paula. They're not showing up. Look at Rue. Maxwell's mad. Why do you think Maxwell's mad? Rue? Kiwi's mad because Maxwell's mad. Well, come here. Anyways, if you're just joining me, I made these today. I gotta try and get back into Sell Saturday. Sell Saturday. The colors are better than it's not showing up the nice colors. I only have 13 with the pink on the inside. Hi, Anthony. What are you eating for dinner? Thanks, May. That's not Rue yelling. That's Maxwell. He's mad. Maxwell's noisy. He's a noisy bird. Are you a noisy bird? Rue? Are you noisy? Look at Rue. She wants to come and sit with me. Listen to them. Should we go see what Maxwell's doing, Coco? What's going on, you guys? It's almost supper time for the birdies. Stuffed chicken with broccoli and cheese. Well, tonight we're going to have broccoli chicken baked with rice. So kind of the same. Are you not going out to eat as much anymore, Anthony? It's getting dark out. Maybe it's going to rain tomorrow. We can sleep, guys. Don't say chicken in front of the birds. Why not? You guys chickens? So you know the dodo wants me to do another story, and I talk to them, and they want to feature Brad. What they want is me to send them video from when Brad first met Coco, and how their relationship has grown. Little does Brad know the whole video is going to be about him. Should I tell him or should I not do it? It's not cold here, Tara. Sarah's going to sleep in. Wow, Sarah. Don't tell him, Anthony. I won't show him or anything. Well, what they want to create a new series about family and how animal families are, and the transformation of relationships. Don't tell Brad till after. You're working? What are you working at? Condo's working and listening. Don't tell him, Anthony? Okay. We have the whole list of the clips I'm going to send them. It's actually a lot of work. They say, oh, we'll want to do video on you. But you do all the work. You have to find all the clips and do the interview and all that. Wow, whatever. It's cute. Documenting Coco's life. I love the other videos that she did. You got the weekend off. Are you going to do anything fun? Anthony? Hang out with the dogs? Anthony decorated for Halloween. Housekeeping and laundry? Do you have a lot of housekeeping being by yourself? Or I don't know if you're by yourself. I just guess. Pauline from Australia, if we had our map with push pins in it, we would have push pinned Australia. It'll be a big, once I get the map with the push pins, it'll be a big live. Anthony, are you, okay, you got it. I haven't done any Halloween decorations. I have some, but I should probably give it to my daughter. Oh, 5 cocktails is not by yourself. Going to the dog park. How's your neighbors doing, Anthony? Yeah, Sandy. Okay, I'm going to look it up. Posted another video today on Facebook, one of the more popular ones, of Coco begging for dog food or treats. Are you hungry? Cookie didn't eat his medicine breakfast today. Is his wife back home, Anthony, or no? Sarah's roasting pumpkin seeds, you guys, on YouTube, just to let you know. Night, Sharon. I know. The best videos are with Brad. Brad's a star, but he doesn't want to be. Hi, Doreen. Hear Maxwell? He calls like that a lot. Did you guys hear Maxwell? That's him. He's the reason I have to eat downstairs now, because he does it the whole time I'm eating. The others, I mean, they get a little bit and then they stop. But him, he just goes the whole time. He wants to eat my whole dinner. It definitely ups the stress in the house. Good, how are you? That's hopeful. Sounds like you've got a crow. I know. I think he used to watch the crows. He must have watched crows his whole life. Yeah, that's Maxwell, Kathleen. He does want something. He wants food, and he wants me to see. He wants to see me. And then when him and Cookie call back and forth, it's a nightmare. My friend who taught writing at a prison in Alaska said every one of those guys needed to be in there. Dangerous. What guys? Those are good questions. The birds are pretty vocal around supper time, which is now. At bedtime, when I give them their treats, they're quiet. After that, they're really vocal, like bedtime yelling. And then sometimes they yell after the lights are out. Rue especially, they don't like going to bed. I don't cover them because this room, it goes pitch black, so I don't need to. I think Maxwell is getting to know me better, but I gotta let him see. I tell you, it's sure nice to be able to broadcast in here so I don't have to clean up the house. And it's entertaining enough, right? Thanks, Jackie. What do they get for treats? Bedtime. They used to get a lot of different treats, but now I just keep it pretty simple. I just give them each 1 to 3 Nutriberries, depending on the bird, and then one half a nut. Kiwi gets like instead of a Nutriberry, she gets AB cakes, which is like a solid treat, big solid treat. She can have more fat and sugar than the others. So she gets like 4 or 5 nuts. Newman gets 2 or 3 nuts, but everyone else will go. Rue gets pasta noodles at night, dried pasta, and her favorite fruit. And Duncan gets millet, right, Duncan? And those the only time they get treats is at bedtime. Sometimes I'll buy a bag of seed, and then like maybe once a week I'll give them about a teaspoon of seed at bedtime. That keeps them quiet. The seed keeps them quiet. Maxwell was on an all seed diet when he came here. So I get like saying the Jungle Room or Lucky Lou Coco too. But it's gonna get a lighted sign. Should it say Lucky Lou Coco 2 or the Jungle Room? She doesn't, Paul. She does, when I'm in here, the birds want me close to them. Your green sheep can eat Nutriberries. You can get the size, the kind for small birds. Get the tropical fruit. It has the most pellets in it. You think Lucky Lou Coco too? Barbara says Jungle Room. Both? Paul? I should do, yeah, there's lots of companies that make the signs. It's just finding one I want to do. And what, because then you got to choose what font and everything. I guess I could make my own. Because it looks like people make their own. You just buy the tubing and you the Jungle Room is more descriptive. Lucky Lou Coco 2. The Birdie Room isn't an option, Paula. Don't throw in a wrench. Because you know how when people stream on YouTube, they have their at, like if you're called at Lucky Lou Coco 2. Or I could do the Jungle Room with a palm tree. Get a disco ball? No. The Jungle Room with Coco and Friends? You guys, you're giving me, you get 2 choices. 2 choices. Hi-ho. Cookie says hi-ho. Can you tell the Maker's Mark is kicking in? The hi-ho room, you guys. Jungle, no. One or the other. I guess I could do the Jungle Room and then put small letters at Lucky Lou Coco 2. I want the sign to go there. right here. So when I'm streaming, you guys can see it. Okay. Well, the bird's dinner is ready, so I'm gonna take off. I do have the Northern Lights projector. I gotta set it up so you guys can see it. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go. Have a good weekend. I'll probably be able to stream from here this weekend. I'll let you know how the stalker goes. Wish me luck. It's gonna be one of those really tiny ones, Condo. Don't worry. So thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for the super chats and the stars, you guys. Thank you so much. Glad you could catch me on the stream. Have a good weekend, and I'll check in. I don't know what time on the weekend, but we'll check in. So thanks everyone. Have a good weekend.